Hi, good morning. I'm Chelsea Moore coming to you from Divine Speech during this COVID-19 quarantine pandemic, and we have proceeded with teletherapy. And one of the things I wanted to talk to parents today about is some of the activities that you can do at home where you have been placed in a position where you have to unexpectedly homeschool your kids. Now, a lot of parents that view some of our videos are very, very smart people who have great problem solving skills, which is one of the reasons you're actually looking at the videos because you want to exercise some of the skills that you already have paired with some of the skills that I talked to you about regarding your children. Remember, speech has to do with memory, learning, and attention. It has to do with being able to hear information effectively, comprehend it, and process it for further use. And it also has to do with using expressive language skills to express your needs, your wants, and your desires. So one of the things that you can do for our 0 to 4 baby group is a lot of our parents are like, oh my gosh, what do I do? All he wants to do is crawl and play on the floor all day, or all she wants to do is jump, jump, jump. Well, you can incorporate, I call them my 5 power words: up, down, in, out, and more. You do something all day long that requires you to pick your baby up, put your baby down, put your baby in a situation, or place your baby out of a situation. But typically when you are on the floor, all you need is 3 tools. You need a ball, some blocks, and a car. And with those blocks, you can stack those blocks up, 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 up. You can take that car, ready, set, go, boom. Oh no, they fall down. So right there you got up and down. You've got ready, set, and go, 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 go. But all you're trying to do is make sure that you incorporate that verbal play with the physical play. Again, all day long, you're either stacking things up, they climb up in a chair, you get them down out of the high chair, you take them in and put them in the car seat, you take them out. You go up, up, up the stairs and down, down, down. And when they're eating, they always want more of something. So those are some ways that you can incorporate that very basic vocabulary and language structure. Also, with our babies from that 5 to 9 group, parents, look, some of you guys are my age and younger. I'm kind of like in my mid 40s, but closer to 50. And I remember back in the day, we had what's called dictionary skills. Put a couple of words on a sheet of paper and have your children to physically look them up in a dictionary and write down the definitions and use those words in a sentence. And then you take sentences with the targeted vocabulary words and you talk to your child by putting those words in sentences and asking your child based on their vocabulary research that they've done with the dictionary if you use the word correctly or not. You can also incorporate encyclopedias. Talk to your babies about animals, about planets. Write down 3 topics. Let's just say you want them to study the planet Mars. You want them to tell you what a platypus is. You also want them to talk to you about the nervous system in your bodies. Write down 3 things and have them go and look up those things in an encyclopedia if you physically have old school encyclopedias. It's a really good way to incorporate the senses. They have the kinesthetic and tactile touch. Remember the feel of the page when we used to have to underline the heading? We had to find words. I remember the teachers used to put a word like cake and a word like czar on a sheet of paper, and then we had to talk about all the words that were between those 2 words, or where a targeted word would be found between these 2 words. All of those things stimulate receptive language skills and expressive language skills. Why not get it rolling while you're at home, you know? And then lastly, that group from 10 on up, there's so many different things you could do speech-wise. Remember, speech has to do with memory, learning, and attention, as well as expressive language skills. You can get your kids to act out a play. You could get them to look at a commercial and tell you who the commercial involved, what it was about, where was the setting, when do they think the commercial took place, and what was the purpose, or why did the commercial even take place? And then let them write their own commercials. Or if they're not at the level of actually writing things, every time there's a commercial after they've looked at a targeted program, ask them the who, what, when, where, why questions. Remember, a who, I can touch you, you can touch me. A what, this chair I can touch. A where, I can turn around and physically touch these walls. A when, is something that requires some concept of time. It can be before and after, morning, noon, and night. It can be spring and summer and fall and winter. And why always has to encompass a reasoning of some sort. So you have to be able to tie all those things. Okay, so I hope these tips were helpful. I'm so sorry for my absence, but I've had to get on the teletherapy model and bring it on home. And that's what I've been doing with all of my children. And my practice is actually taking a new turn, and I'm really enjoying what it's bringing out of me as well as what I'm learning from my families. For more information regarding our services, please visit us online at divinespeech.com, and please, please, please stay safe during this COVID-19 pandemic. God bless you. Good day.